Have you any idea how successful censorship is on TV? Don't know the answer? Successful, isn't it?
Morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. I'm Captain Doc Skinner on board the Starship Pariah. That's Outcast for you newbies. And yeah, man, I'm pissed. And a lot of people are. What happened yesterday was ridiculous. Some of you might know my stance by the end of this show. But yeah, man. It's just so one-sided. It's just so freaking one-sided. We'll get into that in a minute. Let's do roll call real quick. Elise Marie jumped on board first. Unprecedented three-letter agency is wildly out of control and now politically weaponized by the left. Buckle up, all. Yes, folks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just probably gonna do that a lot tonight. Alien Bumps here. What's up? How you doing, sir? Good to have you here. I did get your email. I did not get the attachment though. The video that you said you wanted to send. I did get the email though. Thank you very much. And dude, yeah, appreciate you here every night. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see. Get it on. Oh yeah, we will. Alex, under the veil. I don't know how to pronounce the second word, so please forgive me. I believe we're Doc. What? You believe that everybody's me? Holy crap. Does that mean that you're all a figment of my imagination? I told you this was the Matrix. Alex, welcome aboard. And my captain, Paul Marsh, my what is it? No, my second lieutenant. Wouldn't that be under? Anyway, he's my right-hand boy. Paul Marsh is here. Welcome. Dave Dennis from Down Under is here. And we've got, there was mine. Hi. Mary Young is on board. Welcome aboard, Mary. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Terry, our original OG, she's here. She's an original gangster. She's been here since the beginning. Joe Riggs is here and then grabbed up the congressman's phone. What? That was kind of like, Where's the first part of that sentence? Did I skip it? Damn it. No, I didn't skip it. Yeah. and then grabbed up the congressman's phone. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing the first part of that sentence. Or were you adding on to what I was saying? That's what you were doing, was it? Okay. I'm gonna think that's what it is, because that would make sense. Yes. I didn't know about that. Which congressman? Interesting. Edward Sosa is on board. Namaste, Edward. How are you? Dave Dennis says, I'm pissed too, Doc. T1, and we all know it. Yeah. Well, ones that give a shit. Yeah. And this is bull. And I'm going to play something, and I'm probably going to get flagged. But this is for educational purposes. All right. The right to play stuff. But let me finish roll call before I get into that, because I'm going to oi and L.L.C. Appreciate it, Doc. Love your channel. And yesterday was so messed up. Yes, it was, Alex. It so was. Hey, Claudia's here. Welcome. Hello, Draconians. Draconians and Draconians are too close. It kind of scares me when I hear that. I mean, it's flattering. It's cool. But Draconians, if you know anything about the Draconians, you don't want to be mistaken for one of them. But yes, Draconians are cool. Alien Bump, I'll send it tonight. You obviously don't need to look yet, but trust me. What's going on? What's going on? Are you moving? You better not be moving. There we go. Got the lock on. It is an AI camera. So sometimes it does what it wants, and it's trippy. It's trippy. So stay there. And I'm going to lock this. It's preset 2. All right. Back to what I was doing. I'm shocked myself. No joke. My friend just gave me a wild one also. It's crazy. Terry says, to say I'm not a little ticked off would be an understatement. I hate to say it, but America died. Yeah. To say, wait, would be a gross understatement. Sadly, I believe America is hit them. Oh man, that's short for them, right? Is hit them. Anyway, okay, cool. I need glasses. Marco's here. Welcome aboard, Marco. Great to have you here. Excellent. Yes. Now look. Am I the only one that sees stupidity plaguing our planet? Willful ignorance is worse than any virus that's going around, even cancer. I mean, it is spread so fast, so hard. God. Doing this it takes energy, and sometimes you I want to come on here, I want to do a great show and be informative, make you laugh, all that stuff, right? And sometimes I see so much, and I get sent so much, I research so much that I'm jaded. That's probably why I haven't been in a relationship so long, amongst other reasons. It's just the world just sucks in majority. There is good in people. There's good in the world. There's beauty in the world. So you don't have to email me with all that. I know that, but it's as if though there dark side has got a good 75%, and 25% of us is just like we're holding on for dear life, for just sanity, clarity, just fuck. And so coming on here sometimes just I get dumbfounded. I do. I'm not infallible. I get dumbfounded sometimes by people's actions and what society will do. We are such a fallible being, aren't we? Just species in general. Let's see. Alex says, yeah, acid washed hard drives and burnt documents, and nothing was done about it. And yet yesterday they're supposedly going after 15 boxes of classified docs. So ridiculous. National Archives, right? And and the only video I've got that I'm going to show tonight, and that's why I don't monetize my stuff. You know, if I get anything, it's from the love of the people that my viewers that support me, and they give their little that they can, because I know it's hard times. So I don't like asking, but you know, that's so I don't monetize anymore. I just gave up. It's pointless because every time I try, I get instantly flagged. And if I play 10 seconds of any kind of even music or a sound effect or anything that someone has claimed, which is a racket. It's turned into a racket. It was supposed to be for, you know, good purposes, and now it's turned into a racket. But it's just gotten crazy. And I lock up and then I don't know what to say, because it's just sometimes it's just so much. It's just so freaking much. So here we are living in a country and a world. Everybody's all about Jan 6, right? It's all about that because that day, yes, someone was injured, but I'll tell you, it wasn't our people that did it. Yeah, it was those people, the other people. And there was, I mean, if anything, that was a peaceful protest, but yet, the media gives us something. They feed us something every day until they see the numbers are going down on it, like, oh, next crisis, let's do the next one. And that's what they do. And they keep us going and going, yet so that we can forget what happened recently in the past. And I don't think it was not even a year before January 6th. The people opposite of Jan 6 that showed up, the other people, well, they showed up and they actually got into the White House. You remember that? I bet you forgot. But that's part of the conditioning that our media holds over us and does to all of us, especially the ones that just sit there and watch it day in, day out. Like it's September 11th all the time. It's, I gotta see. It's, you know, it's fear porn. That's what it is. And they thrive on it. When they figured out the formula for fear porn, they were like, shit, let's stick with this. We might have to fake a few things here and there, but yeah, there's always going to be a crisis. Now we got the internet and all this instant gratification with video and whatnot, right? So yeah, I bet you guys forgot about a certain day that happened in 2020.
There were times overnight when Washington was in chaos. There were running battles between protesters and police through
a lot of fires. And I'm commentating during this for fair use reasons.
The crowd was a seething anger.
And I'll tell you, those weren't Republicans.
Some activists at times pleaded with the police to show restraint.
Why don't you guys stand up against the bad cops?
Kneeling and begging them to see
okay,
there is another way than confrontation.
Wait, over here.
What is your message to these police? My message
is don't shoot us, don't come at us with guns right off the bat. Great points. I agree. Okay. They throw that, it mix all in, because remember, it was all peaceful protest, but yet they burnt down cities and towns. Okay. So, you know, I'm all about a little anarchy and protesting. You know, I haven't done it since I was like in my teens, but I get it. But and there's faults on both sides. But look at this.
By a tiny minority.
I don't remember Washington D.C. looking like that.
And the police lost control of this area around.
Yeah, I don't remember that many officers that showed up, because it was just a single little, you know, Capitol Police Department people. But here we got, look at this.
For some black activists, such acts of violence,
is necessary. Well, some thought it was a tragedy, yes. So it goes through. It talked about Black Lives Matter, and she's against it because she's like, this is not good. This is not what Black Lives Matter is supposed to be. That was in the beginning. of Black Lives Matter. And then
And this is just
all
one
these
city among
cops, remember all
dozens across
this?
the country
They had to go through the
that are
whole city.
experiencing
Remember that? Remember that? And then they got to the White House, and that's, of course, they barely touch on it on this video. But and I tried looking for the video,
pandemic,
but look at
and
this.
by a president who cannot hear the anguish outside of his own residence.
Let's see.
Robert Moore, ITV News.
So they didn't even talk about it, but remember that whole thing? And they actually breached the White House. They made it through the front door, or some guy did. You know, it's just anyway, that's okay. And this isn't. Oh, yeah, about the documents. About those documents. Let's talk about those documents. Those documents were for criminal, I mean, not for him. They were proof of a crime that had been committed. And we probably know who did it, and that's why Trump had it. That's why he kept it close and safe and blah, 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 blah. But that was, you know, a couple files. Barack Obama, when he left, he took tons of files under the auspices of, oh, we're going to put it in my Obama library. But he can take those. It's just, it's the double standard in every direction you look is just, it's grotesque. It's grotesque. And it pisses me off. And so that's why I want to talk about that tonight. Because when they can go into a former president's home and raid I mean, God, dude. And supposedly little Joey didn't know anything about it. So you're saying the alphabet team went in with a warrant, which, by the way, was done by a judge who hung out at that island, you know? Remember that island? Yeah. He did business there. And he signed it away. And they go in. But yet, the president has no idea. Of course, you know, what does he have an idea about? But that's my point. America has died. And the only way it's ever going to come back to life is if true Americans do something. We say no more. And, you know, literally, all the other countries. Well, look what other countries are doing to get their countries back. It's tyrannical. I am sitting here, my mother's screaming in my head, going, "Don't say that, don't say that, don't say." I'm like, she has good reason, but God damn, man, come on. Now I'm really getting tired of hearing about all these gospel people that are patriots. I can hang a flag too. I can go to a rally too. But what are we really going to do? It's time that we take control back. And I'm not saying battle it out or anything like that. It's just, we got to vote these people out. Period. And it's got to come to a point where this people rip the fucking political labels off themselves. And we stop voting for a left and a right and just vote for American presidential candidates. Period. Let's get rid of this whole left and right paradigm. It's just it's a construct of the imagination. The left wing and far right wing, same fucking bird. They've got us so twisted. One of the many biggest mind blow jobs that the people we put in power and give our money to do to us in return. Do you realize we pay them to make us slaves? Do you realize that? Everything is taxed. Even when you get your money, they tax that. When you do your taxes, they tax you on this. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's the biggest con. Oh, by the way, the IRS isn't even a federal agency. If you hadn't known that by now, so I'm getting a little angry. I got some messages here in the chat room. Let me get rid of this. So that was from ITV News, by the way. So there, if they have it, I don't give a shit. I just don't give a shit. Fuck you. All of you media people. I'm going to play your shit from now on. I'm done with it. Done with it. Fact that you're going in and you're doing all this shit, but all this other stuff that these can do and get away with, including depopulation, because it sounds better than murder, you know. God, I need an exorcist. Alex Jones is leaking into my soul. Oh my God. Gotta go deep fake. Yeah, you know, in that, you know, can't trust shit anymore. And I know it's all planned. It's all, and I tell her it's all planned, but goddamn. You know, everybody's worried about a zombie apocalypse now because of Walking Dead. We're already living it. Everybody that's asleep, they're the zombies. Just like this. Dude, yesterday, I'm visiting a dear friend who works at a dealership, right? And, you know, I'm showing him stuff, you know, what I've been up to lately. I haven't talked to him in a while. And then all of a sudden, then there's a storm going, right? The power goes out. I mean, not the power. I'm sorry. The internet goes out. Power's still on. So we're sitting here going, well, what? Just, you know, shoot, this wheel keeps on spinning. I'm like, oh, well, no big deal. So we keep talking. And he's looking over my shoulder through the glass wall. And he's like, everybody's like this. Oh my God. And people were tripping out. Not like crazy Karen tripping out, but just like panicky. All I could think of to say was millennials. You know, they don't have to do all the heavy lifting because we do it for them. Because we buy into the bullshit. We buy into it by fear. Fear of going to jail, fear of retribution, fear, construct up here. That, you know, most well-to-do people that into, you know, cosmos stuff, they'll tell you it's all up here. It's in your head. I mean, that's why they crack you in the military, so they can get rid of that. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, look, so absolutely. Spaceman says the video I sent you was given to me from a man who recorded it. He told me to upload it on my own channel and share it around. YouTube told me I breached copyright. Fuck yeah, I'll play it. I don't care. I just don't care anymore. I remember that day. Yes, the White House thing. Yeah. Terry says it's that was Lisa Ann, by the way. It's also diverting from the criminal activities. People buy into the BS. It's disgusting. America is in. Oh, it's been in decline, but it is. It's in decline, and I fear for our country. I love my country. I love the people of my country. But I fear our government. And if I ever get snatched, then you will know the truth. Because they want to cover it up. I called a man claiming it a liar. I want proof, but they never gave any. Is this repeating themselves? I took it down eventually. I'll check it out. I'll look at it. This is Doc. If it helps, I don't believe T had sensitive material. No, I believe there's gonna be some gardening, some planting, and they're gonna just kind of slip it in the boxes, the 15 boxes they took, because you're not gonna go in there unless you know something's there, right? So you gotta have something. Stuff in the national. I mean, it's just Jesus. They're pulling. They're just grasping for straws. Decline is kind of interpretation. No, I mean it is, but no. The fact is, we are. You were absolutely right. We are. Rick Mackey's on board. What's up? Let's see. Was a total boggy banner setup? Yeah, you just missed. I just played the stuff that happened before then, where the other side came to Washington D.C. and tried to raid the White House, but there's no committee on that, even though buildings were burnt and it was bad. But if anything, it shows that those numbers were small. Because if you look at January 6th, where all the Republicans were, man, they can't touch us in numbers. So that's why they have to cheat. That's why they have to lie. That's why they have to steal things, because they just want to feel special. And they're not. And they're realizing that everybody realizes it too. And they're just grasping for straws. So, yeah. So if you hear some screaming while you're driving down the road and you see a van drive by, that's probably me. I'm good with life, folks. I don't plan on going nowhere. Because, see, I have the fear if I do it, then I'm going downstairs, not upstairs. You hear me? You hear me? Are you guys listening? Listen. I'm a human being. I have my depression moments, like any human being with regular emotions. Well, at least everybody that's like 30 years older. But yeah. So I get bummed, I get pissed and stuff, but I will never do the deed because I have people upstairs that I'm waiting to see again. So I intend to go that direction. And by doing that, and I have friends that have, God bless. I mean, I just know. And I hope it's wrong. I hope it's not a true thing that you do that, you go down automatically. I hope not, but I don't want to take that chance. So if that ever becomes a thing, it pops up, I didn't do it. Just make sure my statue's bronze so it doesn't melt like, wax statue or something stupid. Yeah, don't make candles. That's true. Yep, it's true. And the fact is they just keep lying over and over and over and over again. Why? Because during the Nazi trials, the jury discovered that from testimony that they were saying if you tell a lie enough times, people will eventually believe it. And that's what I see every day. And it kills me, folks. It kills me that people are still letting this go on. The fox is running the hen house, dude. Yeah, totally, Rick. Actually, we have hit a brick wall. I'm so glad my dad is gone. He didn't see this crap. Yeah, mine too. My mom does. And, actually, we talked about this yesterday, or was it today? I said, do you remember, years ago when I talked about all this stuff and everybody said I was a crackpot, I was alarmist and all this. Some said I was a terrorist, how do you like me now? So, yeah. So I've had the glasses on, you might say, for decades and have dealt with it. We were talking about that on Goof On yesterday when I was on a show about how hard it is to do this job. And it's nice. You know what job stands for? Just over broke. And I don't even really get paid. I do get my Patreon people, and God bless you guys. I just adore you. I'm just horrible at it, but I got to get some guests. I've got some big ones, but they're like, they can't talk now because they got to wait till big announcements are going to happen and stuff like that. So I got people in the wings, but it's like nothing right this moment. And I used to not be like that. So Pelosi stock trading. Martha Stewart went to jail for that. my old telling me, yeah, there's another example. Insider trading with oh, pills. Oh, yes, let's sign a new bill today. Yes, yes, yes. You know who does the best? My buddy Michael Loftus. He's a professional comedian. He writes for like CBS and all the other big names, and he just does the most perfect Nancy Pelosi. And I can't even come close to touch it. Terry says it's going to take a civil, you know what, to get this fixed. I do not trust the elections. It's all fraud. Yeah. Now, this is what I hope for. Yes. I not that I'm pushing for it, but I know it's going to take, you know, revolution. But watching movies, and I've talked to you about how you can learn a lot just watching movies that are fictional, but have a lot of truth to them. And there are many ways, I'm sure there are, and there's got to be a way that we can have a civil war or revolution where there's not a single shot fired, where it's done electronically, let's say. You know, you see in the movies where they just got to get to the headquarters and put the USB in to plant the virus, you know, in the server, and everybody's credit scores go up, you know, something like that. That's what I hope will happen when it comes to those two terms or words. I don't want to see bloodshed, but it scares me that that could happen. I mean, yeah. I mean, the way the world is, it probably will, and it sucks. Sucks a lot. Well said, Doc. Effing bird. Effing bird. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Bird. The DS, we all know what that is. And it's not Doc Skinner at the Deep Date. Had made another huge mistake. You want to bang the final nail into public hatred of current regime? You do something like this. That, Dave, that is exactly where I wanted to go with the show tonight. Thank you so much. And that's what was in the title. You know, the beast has been woken. I just want to say, if you guys want to share this with all your, you know, Republican friends and stuff, go for it. But you all on the other team, have you not seen a tea rally? Have you not seen, you know, a tea convoy or a boat convoy? Have you ever seen those? Massive amounts of people. Massive. And it's so massive. There's really not a percentage I could give to it. That's almost not 100% in comparison to the size of your rallies and convoys and a boat show, maybe with one or two instead of thousands. Team B or Team D. Let me just say this. I admire. No, I really don't, because it's really shady shit that you guys do. I don't admire anything you guys do. Because you used to have some form of integrity, but somewhere it got flipped around. Because I used to be one. I used to be on Team D, and then I learned, you know, it was about all the during the O administration, all the shit that was going on, and I was like, no more. And I realized they're all the same, except for this one man who wasn't. He didn't do that kind of job. He was a businessman. And I was like, why not? Why not something different? Because the other stuff is a lot of cheerleading and hoopla. And yes, we can, which played backwards is Hail Satan. Try it out. You can Google it or YouTube it. Anyway, so I went to the other side, but I kept it on the down low because I like to look at us all as Americans, but it's so hard when there's this division bullshit. So why not? Why? I know why the powers that be, the guys in the suits and the big rooms and the big castles and stuff, why they won't let us do that. Because then what would they do? What would they do if we just had 4, 5 main contenders? No left, no right, no independent. There was a point where, where the hell is that coming from? Oh, over here. Mute. God damn, that threw me off. I was on a roll. Please don't call me during the show, people. Yeah, okay, so I mean, it's just crazy. There's so many of us, and yet the election numbers just didn't add up. But it's like the most corrupt team out there. I haven't seen anybody on that side do anything worthwhile for the people that they represent. It's always about backstabbing the other and finding the dirt on the other, and fake photo ops. It's really sad. So I say right now, why now remember what I was talking about. Why don't we start the true American Party? How the fuck can you go up against that? Anything else would be not a true American that follows the Constitution, Declaration of Independence, basic freaking common sense. I can understand people having opinions, but allowing us to be brainwashed to allow us to be labeled. I've seen where you just say you are one side or the, okay. Usually Democrats will come up and they'll start talking to a Republican, and the Republican won't be talking. And it's just like, they don't want to hear it. It's like, because we're labeled, we're number one, we're team, A or R or D, whatever. And it stems from school. Schools started because every homeroom is number one. Every teacher's class is number one, and then the grades are number one. Then you go and you play against other schools. We're number one. You're number two. Ooh, cheerleaders, you stink. And what about you? All that shit, right? That's what we're raised on. What if we could just have sports where people enjoy sports, where even if the guy on the other team, he's on the other team, but God, that was a really great play. Yeah. What's wrong with that? Where did we become in our psyches that it has to be one or the other? And if you're the other, you're bad. Why? Because people that were empowered trying to get those votes turned us against each other. Why don't we have that this year? I mean, granted, we know the two main elements that will be in the election, but what if we introduced not a Green Party, not an independent party, but a true American Party that is based in hard foundation of the Constitution? Okay. Anyway, God, I'm off my box for a minute. But missed a bunch of messages here. Got some LOLs. Back to the taxes. Back to the taxes. And the taxes, just like the funny money we use, is all a big figment of someone's imagination for real. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did you get I haven't, when I'm doing my show, I don't check emails. I do that after the show because I got enough, going through the questions, but I will Spaceman, I'll check it out. Yep. Two sides of the same coin. And that makes it damn near impossible for a third party to get a traction in an election. Last one to do so was Perot, and it cost him tons of money to do it. Yes. But if, let's say, the T-Man did that. Think about it. Everybody from the red side would come right to the TA side, the TAP, True American Party, right there. And instantaneous. And it would be also a message to the world that we are done with labels. When it comes to politics, labels shouldn't. We got too many labels in everything. God, we got label makers. It's out of control. It's out of control. My father is retired Colonel USMC, 92 years young. Thank you. I tell him thank you for his service. Not pleased with current events. Well, yes, 92 years. He should be fucking infuriated. If my grandfather and my father were alive, they'd probably start a revolution. They'd be so pissed because of what they went through and what they did for this country, blood, sweat, and tears, loss of brothers, all that stuff. And here we are. There's this video. It shows teens today. And oh my God. And then they show teens from back then, where they're all going into battle and shit. And it almost wants to bring me to tears when I see that video because it's just so fucking sad. I mean, what happened to? I'll tell you what it was. Cable TV, VCR. That's what did it. We need to keep them accountable. No special perks like healthcare, retirements, and even insider. You know what? Yeah, it should be where it should be illegal. They do any of that shit, but they also should get paid maybe $1 or $2 over minimum wage. Just like, shit. Jurors when they have to leave their job and go to a juror, they're making what, $9 a day, something ridiculous. Because they're being almost forced into it, unless you're smart enough how to get out of it. I'm getting angry. Andrew Picard. I love that name, Picard. Andrew's cool too. I feel your anger, brother. Not much we can do besides vote and give the dominoes time to fall. Hopefully we restrict the IRS segment of the FBI or something soon. Yes, I think we should get rid of a lot of things, especially the IRS, because the IRS is not a federal agency. It's a private bank building. They're as federal as Federal Express. True statement. It's created on Jekyll Island by a bunch of bankers. But how else can we fuck these American people over and get all their money? Enslave them financially. Oh, let's create the Internal Revenue Service. An inside job, revenue, inside job service. They print the freaking money whenever they want. Ever so Godspeed, God, Doc. Take a long breath, fam. My old man got me heated up too. I'm sorry, Edward Sozo. I apologize. But after, yes, I was just like, no. And I found out like during my show, and I couldn't like look it up until after. I got an eyelash that's annoying the hell out of me. It's probably a nanobot. They're turning on all my shit. And I'll probably like vaporize right here. Or that'll be like I'm not that cool. I'm not that important. Oh, but these eyelashes, they drive me nuts. Sad that we say we fear our government. Never thought I would ever say that. Yes, Marco. We're not supposed to. Our government's supposed to fear us. We are the ones that are supposed to be in control. We are the ones that tell them what to do. And somewhere in the 80s and 90s, it just started. I mean, it was still there, but yeah, 2000, I guess 1999, they were like, well, Prince said we got to party it up and so fuck everything. And I don't know. Oh, God, this is annoying the hell out of me. It would be interesting if the material they picked up was the proof that the election was stolen, and he brings it up that they have the proof. Well, yeah. He probably does. Because for those that are in the know, and now I'm just going to tell the general public here is it's not top secret or anything, it's out there. But Trump knew that they were going to try to steal the thing, right? So he did a sting operation. All the legal ballots had like hidden watermarks that you could go under a black light or something and you could see. And so they were able to realize that most of those that were going for the other guy were fakes. They were reprints. They weren't official election ballots because they were paying people to sit in their kitchen and just sit here and fill them out. So, yeah. Garbage. Yep. Matt, welcome aboard. Love the image. That is the image of the United States. Any of you ever say it's not, well, then, hey, you need to learn your flags because I obviously forgot what Australia was. I did. Oh, I'm going to show this. I don't know if Mr. B is here. But Mr. B, if you don't know, he's from Australia and he comes on here. And where is it? I got to do this by detail. He messaged me. He was like, "Hey, mate, I was wondering, show me how to do a cool intro." And where is it? Maybe I got to do it by alphabet. There we go. Is it here? Is it here? Where the heck is it? Anyway, I did this really cool intro from Mr. B. And what is it really? Seriously. Well, this is heart-wrenching. And it's is this it? Is this it? This might be the wrong one. Hold on. So I did it, and I'm a little jealous because it looks really good. Oh my God, where'd it go? Oh. Well, I'll play it later. I'm not going to sit here and just search while you guys stare at me. Spaceman, I love my country, but I feel like it's all been a lie. They've always been part of the DS globalist agenda. They forced the UN on us under an act of treason. Oh, yeah. They've already, the UN has already taken over a building in Utah about 10 months ago. And someone walked in like the day after they took it over and they had a camera and they flipped out and they're like, "No, this is my town and this is America." And like, "No, this is now UN territory, this building." So that's how they're going to slowly get into the infrastructure. So, basically the blue helmets we need to really worry about. Doc High Room, it's all the West them versus the plebes. They want us to kill us off this winter with freezing and starving us. And knock-on effect is riots and death while they hide in their garden mansions. That's very true, Christina, British and Proud. That's their plan. That's why they've been stocking up. Even my mother told me today, she goes, "Did you know that the IRS has bought like 190,000 rounds of bullets?" I was like, "Yep." "Well, why would the IRS need those?" I said, "Why do they need body bags? Why do they need storable food?" That they're buying out storable food companies for the past year. All during COVID, they were buying them out so that we can't get it because they got the money. It's dude, the game is rigged. If you did not know, the game is rigged. So don't believe in it. Just don't believe in the BS. I think T is smarter than this. What if he had evidence that will now need to be shown and investigated? I don't believe T-Man wouldn't have crossed all of his T's. Oh, yeah. I hope so. Claudia says, "Good choice." Thank you. I have to rewind the show and say what it was a good choice. They tried to get dirt on T-Man when he was in power and had nothing but an affair. LOL. Go Trump. Nothing like a free advertising. True. Dave Dennis says, "We must dismantle corporations currently controlling Western countries. They are not representatives of we the people. America will soon lead the way with a return to constitutional republic." Yes, us. Matt Street says, "Global elites are trying way too hard. They must be losing their power." They are. They're grasping for straws because they had a good run in for a while. And now people have woken up, not the bullshit woken up. I mean, really woken the fuck up and are seeing things as they are. They put the glasses on and they read through the bullshit. I'm a Navy talk. I'm a sailor talker tonight, so I apologize. Personally, totally agree. I've been saying the same. Yeah, a lot of us have, Dave. It's just people are just now going, oh, well, maybe I should listen to you because a lot of that stuff that crazy guy in the street corner was yelling about 20 years ago, well, it's actually happening. Okay, you guys talk to each other. Did I get money from YouTube? You mean that what? Because they hold our money in accounts? Yeah, no, still, I haven't reached the threshold yet. You got to reach $200, so it's stuck there. But I do appreciate it. Everybody else that has donated, but I can't touch it. I can't touch it till it reaches the threshold. But when I do, I will make a big deal out of it on the show so you all see that I finally got it. That would be good. Alex and you guys laughing away. Cabria, sorry. You were so animated and funny tonight. Well, thank you. Like I said, I save all my energy up for 1 hour, and then I just there you go. After this, second I get offline, me and my dogs just sit on the couch and we just sit there and veg for a minute. I drink my Dr. Pepper and see what I think. I got ice cream tonight. I think that's what I'm eating for dinner is ice cream. So, but yeah, it'll be good ice cream. I call her Nancy Portaluzzi. Oh yeah, poor Nancy Portaluzzi. Nancy Portaluzzi. Let's see. Oh, what's up here? What's up here? What is this? Oh, Alex. Okay. Thank you so much. How do I get that over here? I think I gotta catch up and then I'll put you up there. Hold on one moment. Civil war is not necessary. Globalists are pushing that narrative. Yes, that is correct. They want that. I mean, you have to understand all the wars in the world, all the small conflicts, all come from bankers that play both sides. Now, the Rothschilds had figured this out way back when Napoleon lost his battle in Paris. And they heard that he lost the battle, but they knew it would take 24 hours before everybody else was going to know about it. So they went to the London Stock Exchange and told everybody, Napoleon won. He's coming to London. Sell your shares. And then they would go to the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, and they sold all of their shares to them. 24 hours later, news came that, well, not true. Napoleon actually lost the battle and wasn't coming to London. So all of those investors came back to the Rothschilds and Rockefellers saying, we'd like to buy our shares back. What do you think they did? They jacked up the prices and basically overnight, 24-hour period, took over, London. And then they did it everywhere else. And so they would basically figured out that if they controlled the narrative, then they could control the world, with money and all that. So what they would do, and what they still do, is they put money into both sides of conflicts. They invest in both of them for interest. So now these countries are indebted to these banks, okay, with the two R's. And so now they're indebted and they have to do what they're told because they owe a lot of money. And if not, then the bankers will send in another guerrilla team to go in and wipe them out, teach everybody a lesson. That's a Thursday, for them. And that's what they do. That's why it's war constantly going on. Constantly. And it also feeds the war machine. That's big bucks. Let's see. Okay. Gotta fight fire with fire. Yep, I believe that. Oh yeah, Doc. Thank you very much. Thumbs up. Sorry, but I didn't mean to change it up. Shit's hitting the planetary fan. Seriously. Oh, I know. Told you, I'm ready to get off this rock. I really am. And I mean by spacecraft. I've watched every tea rally for the past 3 years. Love them. Yeah, my family has been to a couple of them. I haven't, but I'd go if someone was driving. But I'm thinking the friends who hover over us are. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, yeah, from the previous comment. Okay. Every time I have voted D, I have ended up regretting it later. And I did. I voted for the O boy, the O man, and his man twice. And it was like the first year into the second one when I started learning and realizing things. And I was like, oh, shit, dude. It's a shitty feeling when you realize that you're a part of the problem. And I was. And I just like, I can't. I can't do it anymore. I'm in entertainment. Entertainers do that. That's what you do. You vote Democrat. And because, we want to be free to do what we want because we're performers, and it got out of control. It got way out of control. And I thought, okay, politicians are all jacked. Try something new. And you know what? It was the best 4 years. We didn't have to worry about conflict. I don't think we even lost a soldier in that 4 years, in battle. So gas was a lot less. So I get confused when they try to convince us by saying it over and over and over again. Kind of like how the White House is saying we're not in a recession, when in fact we are in a recession. 2 years of downfall. Yes, it's in all of the books, and they even showed it on the news because they were like, "Wait, what is the press secretary lady? That's not. It's right here. You learned this in college, word for word, verbatim." But she's like, "No, that's not. That's what I mean by if they tell us a lie enough. Eventually, we're like, well, after like the 40th time, we're like, well, maybe she's right. Maybe it isn't that. Maybe we've just been we don't know how to read, and we interpreted it wrong." That's what they hope for. They want you dumb people, and they want you all in cages or in the ground. The once great government that everybody trusted and loved is now gone. It's just tyranny. That's all it is. Tyranny and pony show. Or puppet show if it's with Joe. Anyway, Sky Guy's here. Welcome, Sky Guy. And by the way, I will be getting to the I got a fast chat. I just don't want to scroll it because I'll get lost in my list. I will get to it. 87,000 new IRS agents hired in Congress. New bill. What? Because they got all those bullets. Terry saying, I must say, however, I'm not sure I want T to run again. Yesterday was a taste of what's to come for him and us. They'll kill him and destroy his family. Oh, God, Terry. Let's not put that out there. But yeah, I mean, that's their blood curdling desire is to do just that. And God, where are you? I know you're here, but it's time to like come on out front and center. Oh, mercy me. I would not go around telling people that makes you look a bit sheepish. Is that me? Oh, you're talking to Matt? Well, don't get in a chat fight, gentlemen. We like to keep it here. True, Terry. Okay, I'm getting out of you guys' conversation. But I used to believe these were lesser of the two evils. Not anymore. At least GOP was now tossing out the rhinos. And gotta say, Doc, Carrie Lake rocks. She'll make a kick-ass governor in Arizona. I hope so. What the hell was that? Dude, some weird stuff's been happening while I've been doing my show. Have you guys been noticing that? I'm not saying that I have some unwanted guests in the house or anything. It's just like some weird shit. But Sky Vibes, he's got good vibes. Or Sky Guy has good vibes. There we go. Yeah, vote for the best candidate. not party. Yes, and that's what I was talking about earlier. Is just we just need to get rid of the parties and just have people vote on a person due to their credentials, the best candidate. Not because of, well, they're with my party and they're with my party. See, I mean, we need our Republic back, not a new party. Well, I think he meant Republic back, right? Yeah. I just get tired of the labels though, because it's an instant trigger with everybody. If someone says I'm a D or an R, the opposite will be, oh, it's instant wall, because you're not on our team. And it shouldn't be that. It should just be the best candidate. And you stop giving them so much money, because it gives them a taste of what it's like to be a real politician, which is just getting money from everybody. Sorry, a little. Anyway, both major. Yes, no, I agree. That's why I voted for him, because he wasn't one of them. And it was different. And it was great 4 years, in my opinion. At Doc, the Sky Guy, even this other UFO dude with major UFO ejaculation, UFO folks, Sky Guy, family, this is even Sky. This is even Sky Guy. I'm confused. I'm confused on that alien bump. I think you may have. Yeah. We're not talking about UFOs tonight. I'm getting angry about politics. All right. Okay. Hey guys, safety hazard. Don't put where you live on the chat rooms. Do it privately if you can. Sarah's here. Welcome aboard. And Lily's here. Welcome. Bit off subjects. Has anyone got a magic cure for toothache? I'm in agony. Pliers usually can cure almost any toothache if you can accomplish the goal. Oh yeah, that's why they always have to have somebody else do it. I would say the D's are more corrupt, but ours are close second. Oh yeah, no, I said all politicians. That's why he was different. That's why, Anyway, everything he said he would do, he did. I mean, literally almost everything except getting the second term until hopefully. Anyway, enough of that. Let's back to you guys. Let's see, I just got lost. And Christina's talking about toothaches, and everybody's talking about that. You must put okay. It's amazing. These politicians never keep their promises and lie all the time, but yet we accept them as our leaders. Weird. So true. Unlike, but T-Man, he made a bunch of promises and he came through with it and more. That's what made him so special, so different, because other than all the politicians, because he actually stuck with it and had his team get things done, because he ran it like a business. Whereas politicians, they run it to see how much money they can squeeze out of everybody, donors and sponsors, and just, pack stuff and all kinds of baloney. Okay, I got to skip all this. It's all about toothaches. Well, shit, just turned into the Christina toothache chat room. Nobody wants to talk to me. Oh my God. Christina, British and Proud. You got some people digging you. Okay, here's something. What are all the coffin liners for? And have seen receipts of American deep state military have purchased 50,000 guillotines. Yep. What is this about? I would fear your government in America. Yes, that's exactly my point. We give them money and they do shit like that. And there's no uproar because we're subdued by the TV and media and movies and whatever they want to do. Music industry. Now, on to this. Now that we caught up, Alex, thank you so much for your $15 super chat or super sticker, whichever it is. What is it? Doesn't say. But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Hopefully, I'm much closer than before, and maybe they'll release it. I can get some gas. Anyway, how much you need, Doc? $1 billion. That would be cool. A winning lotto ticket would suffice. That I'll take that any day. The way it's going with the economy and the way illegal invaders are being taxied in and treated like royalty, it's going to cause massive resentment. Yeah, well, yeah, that's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show because we're getting up to the end of the line here. Yeah, it's a whole nother show. Oh, Lisa says, oh, for Pete's sake, on YouTube holding money. I was your first. I know, right? Fast chat donation. And let's see. I don't know if I can. Let's see. What doing this? I don't want to do this. It's got the wrong. Anyway, that's in the wrong account. I have to like log into the other, and I don't want to do that right now. Let's see. We are definitely in the American last agenda. You know, you hear a person say, "Oh, the end of the world is coming." Let me just tell you straight up: the end of the world will never happen in our lifetime or our children's lifetime. It'll probably be a long, long time before that happens. But life as we know it is about to change a lot, and soon, and it's scary to think about it. I keep asking who's in charge of all the BS going on. Now that you're talking about them and the banks who are in charge. Yes, Terry. Yes, look it up. Look up. If you guys want to do some serious research, look up The Monster of Jekyll Island. It's the book. I'm sure you could probably get an audiobook of it that talks about how all these bankers came together in like I think North or South Carolina on this little private island, which was just for the rich folks. Probably Epstein, kind of. And they locked themselves in this gazebo area and came up with the Internal Revenue Service and presented it to the government. Said, "Hey, we'll take over for the money for you. Yeah, we'll print it. We'll do it for you. Yeah, we're just Americans." And they screwed us. Sky Guy, I've seen some cool UFOs recently. Very cool, Sky Guy. Tomorrow, I think we might do that. We might do some more UFO stuff. Do some critiquing on video and video production, which not many people do. They just point name, but maybe we could talk about tricks of the trade so you can get the best shot. Yeah, right. Smash. Oh, yeah. Hey, by the way, hit that like button if you think this is fun. If you're still here, then obviously it's something intriguing. So hit it. Yeah, it's just that quick. That was a double click. That was like a click and then off click. So you want to do it third time. Okay. But don't do it a third time after you do it two, because then it'd be 5 and then you'd be off again. So you have to do it again just to make sure that you're on. So hit that like. And then if you want to do the subscribe button, you just have to click it once, but you got to click it twice on the second part, which is a little tiny bell. You click the little bell, little menu drops down, and then you have the bell. It has a little lines over. The little line says it's real. That's what you want. Because if you just do, yeah, bro, I'm subscribed, you'll never be told that I have a live show coming up. And you'll have to like, come on. It would be like surfing the web manually, Don't do that. Be hip with all the millennials. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the holy crap. Something just popped up. I hope I can get down to it quick enough. You guys are all talking to each other. Skip all that. Hey, I voted for Bill Clinton too, by the way, because I thought he was cool. He played the saxophone and he got the babes. Jeremiah's here. Welcome aboard, Jeremiah. Glad you're here. Just kind of wrapping it up. You might have to hit the rewind button, but hey, people are sticking around, so it must be something decent. Let's see. Headed to a depression. Yeah, well, hey, depression can get out of control. But depression, in my opinion, should be a necessary thing in life. Because the words depression depress, depressurizing the pressure in your life. You're depressurizing. Okay. You're taking time to think about things, to avoid and not to even acknowledge the world around you, but to focus on yourself, which is healthy. But to be depressed 24/7 all the time with, a razor blade strapped as a bracelet just in case, there you need to talk to somebody. But minor depression, yeah, everybody needs that. I mean, a lot of people do it with alcohol. When they come home, they have a glass of wine or a glass of Jack or, a joint or whatever. They're depressing the day. So it is a natural thing, but sometimes it can get out of control. So don't do that, Elise. Allow yourself to ponder on things, and to reflect on what's going on that's causing the pressure that you need to depress. So there you go. There's my, probably not words of wisdom, but just that's what I think. Two balls of the same Wong. Yes, Zach Diecast Monsoul. Thank you so much for hanging out, coming aboard. I just followed Alien Bump. We'll check it out. Thanks. It's Sky Guy. I was not able to find your channel. You have a different avatar here than your channel. Oh, see, I'm reading your guys' conversations. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop doing that. See, now I don't know what to read. They're all talking to each other. And then, oh my God, Spaceman, $50. Oh, I'm going to have to check now. Let's see. Where's the magic app for that thing? Here it is. Okay. I wonder if that got me over the hump. Well, that's the last 28 days. Analytics. So I think that's where I would go. Contact audience revenue. Ah. Oh, really? Really? Seriously. Okay, folks, I'm going to, I'm transparent about everything, right? So, wow. So I'll show you. This is my estimated revenue. Whoops. $58.18. And in March, I made $2.88. April, I made 78 cents. May, I made $2.33. June, 11.86. July, 11.60. And August, 50.85. Yeah. So, but it says I have 290. You can't see it because it's in green, but it says 295% more than your previous 28 days. So, Spaceman, you are awesome. I didn't realize it was. I was kind of hoping I had more. Damn it. But yeah, that. Remember, I told you, I'm basically, I'm a pariah. I'm a pariah on YouTube, and that just proves it right there. And literally, you're $50. Can you see that? I know it's not good focus because it's focusing on me, but yeah. So there you go, folks. That's how many podcasters will do that unless they're showing off their millions of dollars. Yeah, but I'm still here. So, Spaceman, thank you so much. Hopefully, sooner than later, I will get to it. I thought I had more in there, or at least the last couple months, but yeah, I don't. It's like, it's really, yeah, but it's there. So eventually I'll get it. So thank you so much. I do appreciate you, Spaceman. I really do. Yes, awesome. Keep the donations coming. My account is locked on YouTube for some reason. You too, man. They're messing with you, dude. I got suspended on Twitter. Yes, I did. The Doc Force got suspended. I can't get access to it, and there's some crypto dude that's posting shit, spamming it or whatever. But so that's not me. If you are on Twitter and you follow me, well, I think there's one of you, so that's great. Sorry, I'm locked out. So if anything pops up there, especially crypto, it's not me. It's the end of the world as we know it. Soon going to be a whole better place. Yes. Well, I'd rather do it way up there, in orbit or something. That'd be kind of cool. Can you post a link to your channel? Oh, that's for Sky Guy. No, this is for me. This is all for other people. Zach gives a thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Susan says it's not about the money, it's about control of the population. Oh, yes. They print the money. They got all they want. I mean, yeah, it's all about control of the population. The smaller the population is, why do they want to depopulate? Well, because the less people there are, the easier it is to control us, and that's the main goal. You're all talking to each other. Paradigm here says hello to me. Hi, thank you very much, Paradigm Shift, Northern California, on board. Back to the depressed thing. Much needed, happy to be depressed. If that's the case, LOL. Yeah, drink those margaritas. Unless you don't drink, then don't do it. Happy Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Oh my God, that is so amazing. Just never gets old. Has anybody else heard of this 55515 thing? It usually works, but not this time. Christina, I'm asking, I'm not sure, but are you talking about the magic numbers where if you say certain numbers over and over again, like you can feel no pain, you can overcome fears and stuff like that? A lot of spies use it, people in the government. If that's what it is, you just reminded me of it. And I would like to do maybe a show on that. Hold on a second. Sorry, I didn't mute that one. I was prepared. Where am I? I'm up here. Yep, should have picked. I guess talking to each other. Sorry. They're all talking to each other. Sorry. But you saw what I just did, that amazing feat of skill. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Spaceman. That's very, very cool. Oh, hey, yeah, guys, if you do PayPal, they take a big chunk out of it. But if you follow me on Facebook, if you do it on, I'm just trying to show you how all the dollars will go to what you're wanting them to go to. If you do it through PayPal, they will take out a chunk. I hate getting paid for things, when I do jobs, through PayPal, because they take a huge chunk out of it. But if you do it through Facebook Messenger Money, okay, which they use PayPal to do it, there's not that fee because you're going through Facebook Messenger. So like if you send $100 to someone, they get $100. And you're still going through PayPal, but you're not paying any fee. So just FYI, because I've had people that have send me just a little bit of money and then I get it. It's like 12 cents or something because of the PayPal fee. So just so you know, so FYI. And thank you so much for anybody that does do that. I do appreciate you. Let's see. Truth Doc, though I need a Corona to help me sleep. Everybody has their thing that helps them sleep. And a lot of people don't, have trouble sleeping. And I'm one of those people. So, luckily I have back injury. So I have these, muscle relaxers they're not addictive, but it's so that I don't have spasms at night, and it'll make me a little groggy, just a little bit. Doc set up a PayPal so I can send money to Italy. You'll get more out of it. YouTubers keep too much. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. If you do that, I do have a PayPal, and it should be on this scroll. Oh, if you're watching well, can you see the ticker at the bottom? It should have that. Follow me on TikTok, Doc Skinner Official, which I haven't put anything on in a bit. YouTube.com, 1020 Productions, and the Patreon page, which I got to get some stuff on there. I'm going to have to do a striptease act or something so people get their money's worth. Twitch TV, I don't think anybody watches on there. Twitter, don't go there. The Doc Skinner, it does not, it's locked up. Oh, I don't have it on there. Hold on. Do I even have it on there? Really? I don't even have it here. Like I said, I really don't like pushing that whole thing, but it should be. Let's see. Let me check real quick. Hey, no. Here we go. So I say the right thing. Again. I should know this by heart. Is it request money? No. The hell is my name on this thing? I'm just not feeling that bright right now. Profile settings. Why am I having? It's 1028 Productions. I think is the doohickey thing. Crap. And of course, when I'm looking for information, that's when it goes slow and it doesn't want to do its thing. But I do have a PayPal. Let me pull up here. I thought I had it on the ticker at the bottom. That makes sense why I haven't been getting any of those. There it is, PayPal. Come on, tell me what the magic name is. What is my name? Yeah, at 1028 Productions. I knew that, but I didn't feel confident. I was like, man, it might be something different because I've been having accounts shut down. Anyway, so at 1028 Productions, that is me on the pay of the PAL. So I hope that answers that question there, sir, for you, sir. Let's see. Zach is laughing. Good. Sky Guys, y'all have a good night. I guess he's taking off. Let's see. The Chow, is it Chow? Does 55515? Yeah, I'm gonna look all that up. You got me re-intrigued. It's a technique by the CIA. Yes, that is right. Yes, and that is it cured your backache. Oh no shit! I'm definitely gonna look into that. Because that's kind of that's intriguing to me. Oh, Alex, did you just send me? Oh man, thank you so much. That's so, dude, awesome sauce. Thank you so much. I probably have to pay you to watch me. Put that on my ticker. Yeah, I need to. Okay, I'll just do it right now because I'll forget afterwards. Go real quick. Let me just do that. Patreon. Follow me on TikTok. Patreon supporters. I want to add it here. So no, gosh, darn it. Oh, I'll do it later. Sorry, folks. I hate doing that stuff right when I'm on the air. So check out my page, Sky Guy. We'll send the link, and I'll do so. God, I'm just clicking on buttons randomly right now. Hold on. Yeah, and Christina British and Proud is laughing her ass off. So my night is complete. Game over. Thank you very much. Good night. I'm out of here. I make Christina fall on the floor and laugh silly like a emoji con. But man, Spaceman, thank you so much. Where is it? I just got to put it back out there. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I hope it does get into my hands soon. So, all right. I think, we're almost an hour and a half into it. So I will wrap this up real quick. There was one more comment at the bottom. Oh, Michael Warner, you just say hello as I'm about to say good night. Oh, you have to try again tomorrow and maybe come on a little bit earlier. Yeah, because I'm like already half hour over my hour. So I'm sorry, Michael. You have to rewind. But it was a fun show. And we'll do it again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel right here on the Starship Pariah. Because I'm Captain Doc Skinner, and this is my show, The Dog Force. Arr. So, arr. Like that was a pirate. Should have done this. Arr. Close the eye. I just screwed it all up, didn't I? No pirate for Halloween this year. Let's see. PayPal did not come up. No. It's not 1028 Productions and Entertainment LLC. It's just at 1028 Productions, no space. So let me put that right there. So it's at 1028 PROD. The end Entertainment LLC. That's not on there. So don't worry about that. That's on the YouTube page. So thank you so much, Spaceman. You are a godsend. I appreciate you so much because I'll be honest with you, I have $10.28 in my account right now, which is funny because 1028 Productions. But yeah, I looked at it and I was like, I got to take a photo of it. That's just too funny. All right, I'm out of here. I hope I will see you all again tomorrow, Lord willing. And I'll have some cool stuff to talk about because I'm getting close to getting caught up with a lot of things around here. So I'll be able to spend more time doing more crazy I don't want to say investigative journalist because I'm not, but just sleuthing. Lots of digital sleuthing. Okay, I'm getting silly. That's where I've got it. That's where I got to say goodnight. Until then, I'm going to do this. I'm going to ask every man out there, if you have a baseball cap on, please take it off and hold it over your heart. Good night, everyone. Hold on. By the way, remember, as long as we all lift each other up, we will all rise together. Play ball.